you got upper back and shoulder pain, then you want to roll up your pants and get a little cozy, right? So let's say you're having, these muscles, trapezius, rhomboids, upper back, so like your shoulders right here, in between your shoulder blades, like right, it feels like it's right under your shoulder blade. What are you gonna do? You're gonna roll up your pants and get a little cozy. You wanna roll up your pants, and you wanna find this little shin bone right here, the shin bone right here. And you wanna go to the edge of the shin bone, okay? And you're gonna see it, you're gonna feel the muscle, right? So if you're feeling shoulder pain, you're gonna push on this muscle. You're gonna find that tender spot, and when you find it, you wanna dig in on it for 10 seconds, okay? And then move your shoulder around, right? Now, if you're having pain under the scapula, then you wanna push on your shin bone. You're gonna do that for 30 seconds, right? You can do that, move your neck around, and you should have instant pain relief. Make sure you follow me here on TikTok.
I came here for help with my back pain and for IC VULVODYNIA condition. It was affected a lot. I'm a caregiver, and it was hard for me to have energy for others because of my own back pain. And the VULVODYNIA affects a lot of parts of my life, my personal life, and the energy that you lose whenever you have a flare-up. It's improved a lot. I have a lot more energy, response, and I'm feeling better. My back pain has subsided substantially from, it used to be a 7 or 8 all the time, and now it's like a 5 and 6, which that's a lot of improvement. I don't have whole days of attacks. I'm getting good response from my treatments here. From 3 pills a day to 1.5 to 2. Everybody's so friendly and sweet. The doctors are just wonderful. You feel like they're your friends, not, they are professional, but I just feel like everybody's my friend here.
How often do we need to eat right? How often do we need to take care of our bodies, right? And I explained it, comparing it to our cars, and I was saying that we treat our cars better than we treat our body, right? And so therefore I drew a little car today, okay? This is a little car, okay? I'm not sure what make and model, but my drawing skills are getting worse as I get older, okay? So the question, we're gonna follow up on the topic of, self-care, how often we need self-care. So we established that self-care never stops, right? And that's why we at Achieve Integrative Health, we are here to help people get into that groove, get back on track with self-care. We teach you the tools and help you implement the tools. And so now we got to talk about what are we putting into our body. So part of self-care is what you put in your body, right? What you put in your body manifests in the rest of your organ function, the rest of your body functions, right? So if we compare it to our car, the question is, what does our car run on? Does it run on crude oil? This is an oil drill, okay? Does it run on crude oil? Does it run on gasoline? Or does it run on water, H2O, right? And so this is, an easy question, stupid question, but everybody knows your car runs on gasoline, right? Because if you dump crude oil or if you dump water into your car, it ain't gonna run. So we know that your car runs on gasoline. That's how it, gets you to point A to point B, right? But how do we get gasoline, right? How do you get gasoline besides from a pump, okay? I ask that question to a lot of patients and they say, oh, I get it from the gas station. Yes, you get gas from the gas station. But where does the gas station get the gas from, okay? Where does the gas station get their gasoline from? Yes, they get it from a truck. Where does that truck, haul that gasoline from? So in general, the real answer is we get our gasoline from converting it from crude oil. So this converts to this, and we get gasoline. So crude oil converts into gasoline, and then gasoline goes into our car, right? And that helps our car run great. Gets us from point A to point B, right? So there's a conversion process. And actually, this is very similar to many things in our body. For example, we treat a lot of thyroid problems, hypothyroid patients, and we talk about thyroid hormones. So we have two thyroid hormones. One is T4, one is T3. We get T3, the usable, the active thyroid hormone, we get that from converting from T4. So if we were to talk about thyroid, the crude oil is like T4 right here, and the gasoline is like T3. And so we get T3, which is the thyroid hormone that we use, we get it from converting from T4. It's the same, this happens throughout our bodies, right? And another good example is vitamin D. So the skin, the sun generates, stimulates our skin to produce a form of vitamin D. That vitamin D is not active, it's not usable by our body yet. It actually needs to go through our kidneys, sun, skin, kidneys. The kidneys take that vitamin D from that's produced by the skin and make it a usable vitamin D, an active vitamin D, and therefore we can use it. So because here's the thing is that here in Texas we got a lot of sun and people are out in the sun, but yet when they do blood work they're vitamin D deficient. They're like, how is that possible? I'm like baking in the sun, I'm almost turned black, charred, and I'm still vitamin D deficient, right? It's because they have a conversion process. That vitamin D that their skin is producing is not getting converted into a usable vitamin D, right? And so, but this is, the point is, we need to make sure we put the adequate fuel into our car. Because if we put the wrong fuel, like if you dump water into your car, what is it going to do to your car? Or even if you dump crude oil into your car, it's not refined, it's not cleaned up, and you just dump all this, actually, I would say it's just dirty oil. You dump that into your car, and what's going to happen? It's going to kill your car, right? Well, it's the same thing with our bodies. If we don't put the right nutrition, the right substance, the right food into our body, our food is either going to help us run better or it's going to kill us, right? And so it may be killing us slowly, but it's killing us. So it's very important that on a daily basis, we are putting the right fuel, which is gasoline, okay? Well, I'm not talking literally gasoline. Do not be drinking gasoline, okay? Talking about the right fuel for our bodies. You gotta put the right fuel in our bodies to make our car or our bodies run better, right?